Hey, good morning, friends, and happy Friday. Pastor Jason with our Friday morning check-in. Um, just one more time. I want to take us back. I want to take us back to Sunday. I want to take us back to Peter. Peter getting out of the boat, walking on the water when Jesus bids him to come. So, in this Unraveled series that we're talking about last week, we talked about how we can be unraveled by uncertainties. And I think that, again, the story's a great illustration of that fact. Peter could stay in that boat. The other disciples seemed really content just staying in that boat. Despite the fact that the waves are coming up, despite the fact that the wind is blowing, there is some certainty in that boat about what can be expected. There's some safety, there's some comfort, there's some familiarity there inside that boat. But the moment Peter steps out onto the water, all the comfort, all the certainty, all the safety of the boat is left behind him. And it's just him and Jesus and the water and the waves. And we know how it goes when he's focused on Jesus, he's fine. He loses his focus, he starts to sink. But immediately he calls out when he needs help, and Jesus is right there to save him. I think there's a lot to be said about Peter's willingness to step out of that boat. Because I think it's really easy in the storms, really easy in times of struggle, times of tension, to seek the comfort, to seek the safety, to seek the certainty, to seek out the certainty of things that are familiar, that we can identify with. But there's a catch to that. There's a problem to that, and it's this. If Peter chooses just to stay in that boat, he misses out on really his calling. He misses out on his purpose. Everyone else who he's in that boat with already knows Jesus. In order for him to step out, in order for him to follow Jesus, he's going to have to go to some places that are unfamiliar. He's going to have to sacrifice some certainty, some comfort. But if he stays in the boat, if we only stay, within the confines of a church, within the confines of a building, within some kind of geographical boundary that we've set up for ourselves, as this is my neighborhood, this is my community, this is my township, and I don't cross these lines. I stay where it's safe, I stay where it's certain, I stay where I know people. We're missing out. We're missing out on the goal that Christ has for us, that the Spirit enables us to do, which is to share this good news with everybody. I think in this small story, we get a model of how important that it's going to be for us to be willing to, sacrifice some comfort and maybe even some safety at times to get out of the boat, to get out of what's familiar, to take a risk and go someplace we've never gone before, that we can only go if Jesus leads us. So, as I mentioned in my video Tuesday, there's so many layers, there's so many levels that this story can speak to us and inspire us, maybe spur us to action. Friends, as we kind of wrap up this week of looking at being unraveled by uncertainties, I want to leave you just with this question. What opportunities are before you right now, today, to get out of the boat you're in, to follow Jesus, maybe someplace new, somewhere new, to talk to someone new that you just haven't been able to pull the trigger on yet. You just haven't been able to make that step. What if you make that step today? What does it look like to get, to leave what's comfortable, leave what's safe, step out of that boat, take that step towards Jesus and see where that goes. So, friends, thanks for checking out our video this morning. Thanks for spending this time to gather. If you want to stop up by church today from 10 to 2, I will be there if you need to pick up your communion packets. We have the unraveled study journals if you want one of those and have not picked that up yet. We also have the July prayer connects. We have the August birthday and anniversary lists. So know that Deborah has emailed all that stuff out as well. But if you want a hard copy of that 10 to 2 today, you can come up and pick that up. I am hopeful that the weather cooperates for us to be outside at Asbury at 8:30. We will do communion there as well. We will have the elements available for pickup on Saturday morning, but if you think you might come up on Saturday morning, maybe go ahead and come pick those up today. That way, if we have to cancel, you'll have it when we worship online at 10. Okay, so again, if you need your communion supplies or anything else, 10 to 2 today. Hopefully we see you Sunday morning. If not, we'll see you Sunday morning at 8:30 in person on Asbury. If not, we will still be worshiping at 10 a.m. online. Friends, have a great day. Be safe, be well. Remember how much that you are loved. Thanks, guys.